We are back. A little bit longer break than I wanted to take, even though it's only been a few days. I was just very tired. I curbed my caffeine intake, and man, you don't realize how powerful caffeine is until you stop taking it for a little. It wasn't even intentional. It just happened to be that I ran out of anything that was caffeinated in my house for a while. Let me get the game open. I know literally fucking nothing about this game. Thankfully, I have somehow avoided spoilers. The only thing that I know, so the main character. Oh, did the game just crash on itself instantly? Did. That's not a great sign. Hopefully that's okay, it just crashed on itself again. Uh-oh, guys, this might be a short stream. Why on earth is it crashing? Go to event viewer and let's find out. Applications. Error. Was this right now? No, that was a while ago. No reason why it shouldn't be running. Let's verify the game files, I suppose. I guess I'll just show my display if it's gonna crash. It loaded the very first time. I will not press anything. See, it does that. I don't know why. Well, fuck, how about talk about an anticlimactic start, huh? The only thing I can think is maybe... No, it hasn't been that long since I've updated my drivers. I mean, let's verify the integrity. Let's see what happens here. Never had any stability issues on this computer since I replaced my CPU. And I don't really have any issues. Like, if I try and launch Royal, does, like, Royal launch properly? I mean, this is another Atlas game. Yeah, I mean, it launches fine. Should not have done that because it did not verify. Well, I hope I don't have to reinstall the game. It says all validated, but go to the... Maybe this will make a difference. Probably not, but maybe. Well, apparently that worked. I can see that for some reason the Discord overlay has turned itself on again. I wonder if that had anything to do with it. Even though I continually tell the Discord overlay to not turn itself on, but it has found a... found its own funny way to turn itself back on despite being turned off. Okay. Well, hopefully no more stability issues. I'm gonna reboot the game here. That's a very weird exit prompt. Fucking looked like it was a Windows thing. Okay, yeah. It launched just fine when I relaunched it from Steam. So I don't know what was stopping it. Maybe it was Discord overlay, maybe it was something else. But for whatever reason, it's fine now. So, we'll take it. We are going to go with English. Yep, that is the language I speak. And, oh, fuck. We're going to probably go with English audio. I know in the past this has been a little bit of a... sorry, my desktop audio is unmuted. Thankfully, there's pretty much no audio yet. I know in the past this has been something that I've got some flack over. But I'm going to be honest with you. I'd probably take the subpar English voice acting, so we're gonna go with English. Sure, we'll connect. Wonderful. Until the monster is barely visible. I mean, like, technically this is barely visible. At the lowest level. I wonder if this monitor is overexposed, because I feel like I do this in most games. I guess it depends what you mean barely visible. I mean... Sure, let's rock it. Why not? Why not? Use not a save. Yep. Turns out most games do. Well, I bought the game. You saw it on my Steam, okay? Hopefully they don't shoot me in the head for playing this game on stream. Purely coincidental. Okay, wonderful. Yep, this is your seizure warning. I do not have epilepsy or any other seizure-inducing disorder as far as I'm aware, so that is your warning. Ooh, okay. I like how that sounded to start. Sounded nice. Studio Zero, so it's not P Studio, which is not surprising because it's not the Persona games, so... NVIDIA game works. I'll probably update my drivers after this, but I'm going to be honest with you, I have never had a problem get fixed by installing drivers. I think it's bullshit, but...
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
Jesus. The horns?
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same.
When you nut and you keep sucking. I'm sorry.
Your kingdom will perish alongside you.
Okay, turns out this guy's probably not a very nice person. But maybe he just killed Hitler, I don't know. This guy could be really bad. A smile, right?
By my hand.
Oh!
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
Oh my
The
god.
blooms upon the
I feel
prince's
bald as
grave
fuck.
had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark
I know the game is
times,
loud right
we
now,
must
by the way.
stand together.
Probably
Your
gonna knock down like
Eminence.
10%.
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close.
Never mind, that's
And
not a
yet-
woman, my bad.
And yet, His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could
I
harm
guess
him
I don't
at
know
all?
what they are, but...
Shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon.
He meant because he was bald,
And only a
not...
king may wield
no
the royal
successors.
scepter. The very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
You guys causing a succession crisis. Okay. So don't trust the femboy looking guy. Hey. No, not my famous pages of my book that I like so much. I was gonna read that. No. It's probably like spoilers for like later in the game, but it just means nothing to me right now. Oh. Oh my goat. no, it's being redacted. It's the JFK files. Oh no. Okay. Interesting. That intro meant nothing to me, but... Metaphor. ReFantazio or Tazio. Okay, so first things first. Audio. My lord. Can I just do master volume? Just crank it down a little bit. I mean, it's not bad. It's just like it's a little loud. Or I guess we can put it back and let's just... It's always the fucking music, man. I'm telling you. Okay, maybe that's okay, because I just don't want to have to, like, yell to be over top of it. But I think that's okay now. Bring it back up a little bit more. Okay, how about there? I don't know. We'll see. I think it's fine. Look at my audio levels. I'm still way louder than it, so I just don't want it to be close to even. Whatever, let's rock with this for now. We'll worry about the rest later. Graphic settings. Oh, please, bro. What do I look like, bro? What do I look like? Can I run it this high? I don't fucking know. I'm gonna find out. Wow, first game I've ever seen the default of VSync to off. It's crazy. Auto advance vibration, yup. Anime subtitles, yup. I almost kind of want to turn the subtitles off. The only reason why is because they kind of spoil what happens in the scenes. I'll leave it on. I know people like it. I don't know if that was... Ooh, put that back on. Okay, sure. I guess we're good to go then. New game. Oh my god, it's a new game. It's a new game! The crowd screeches for Yumi Neko.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight.
I'm sorry, Scheming Man. I didn't mean to watch from a place beyond your sight.
Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest?
A little, because I see cars and shit. I see cars, I see skyscrapers, but then those dudes look like they were medieval times, so...
Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange
What I'm
threshold.
trying to say is, what do you want to call your... a thing we call a save file? Gonna make me type here for this. Who are you who shall guide the protagonist? I want to see... Okay, I'm just gonna... I'll put my name, okay? Let's go with this. Confirm. Yep, sure. You will name the protagonist. Casey, thank you.
A most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world.
Really? I
Which
mean, it's like
suggests
maybe the
to
most
me
common
you
white guy
might
name, so...
reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold.
This is true.
Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy.
Really?
But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Not powerless.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds.
True.
This must be what you believe. I
Sure, we'll go with that, man.
confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality.
True, that doesn't necessarily mean that the reality becomes the fantasy, but yeah.
Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself. So, let this tale begin.
I'm sure you're very innocent, Scheming Man. Same difficulty, battles will thrill and challenge difficulty meet okay, bro. What do you mean? Hard it is. You're damn right it is. That's why we don't use a face cam. Oh, it's my guy.
Looks like we're in the clear. The camp goes just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead?
Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh?
Hmm.
I've certainly been hearing
Surely
the
this
stories.
very brightly
To
colored
say
hair
nothing of
character
the
will not be
vacant
important to
throne.
the story.
There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
Oh my god, it must be those monsters we talked about. Oh god, no, it's just bandits. Okay, we're fine.
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia. Us folk,
Bum,
we're commoners.
ba-da-bum.
No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
I'll have to use my staff.
An igniter?
No way. He smokes?
How'd they get one of those?
Bum, bum, bum.
Come on. Hey, keep it moving. Hurry it up.
Tribute, Brian
That's
paying
right.
tribute. Is he gonna take like my passport or something, man? Oh my god, we better be getting this back, man.
Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife ears. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital?
My outfit's kind of crazy. I love it.
What's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
No, not my book. Not my mama. You rip my book, I swear. It'll be the last thing you do.
Hold it!
Okay, well. I wonder if he had like tomato cans strapped to his back.
Should have
I must have been eating some too.
Now fall in line! That's the one to get stuck like us.
Oh. Okay, I don't think there's any tomato cans that time. Maybe on his back, but
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
don't kick me. No. I'm gonna learn to fly or something. Oh, nope. Never mind. Not gonna learn to fly. Not on the docket, apparently. My bad. Okay, well, that's a weird way for the game to end. Almost skipped.
This place already feels like a death trap.
This is way too loud.
You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us?
Gallica.
Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached?
Barely.
Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
It's true. Are you alright?
Are you alright?
Oh my god, he speaks! What?
Been worse. And from the sounds of it, you're about the same. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right?
Like, we're two people wearing headbands.
The mission's more important
That's
than
a big
either of our
deal.
lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
Trada Desert? Tradio? Sorry, Tradia Desert.
Think
I didn't... Yep. Hold RT while moving, B to dodge enemy attacks. Some actions you can perform, and their corresponding controls are displayed at the bottom of the screen. You can also use the minimap to see which way to go. In the main
Let's
menu.
go.
Yeah, I'm trying to go back to the settings real quick. Or you know what? Let me do it client side. We won't do it in the game. Let me alt tab. We're just gonna rock it down a few %. Put it like here. Okay, hopefully that's better. That way I don't have to like eat the mic. Okay, so this is our dash. Wonderful. Yep. Okay. B was to dodge. Okay, I'm playing Dark Souls. Oh, it's like Dark Souls.
Stop!
I'm sensing something close. Don't move. Oh shit.
Watch out!
San Juan Velmo. These look especially dangerous, so watch out. I don't think they've noticed us yet, though. Face sight. Press left trigger to gain face sight. This lets you see what Gallica senses in the environment. This is like Phantom Vision. When you see an enemy you've never confronted before, it will show up as unknown. Prepare as best as you can. Avoid enemies and head for the high ground. Just follow the cliff. But I want to fight
Strong
them, bro.
ones ahead. We gotta be careful.
I'm assuming this is gonna be like these guys are too strong. You
pretty
can't fight
tough.
them yet.
Careful now.
Hyena. Almost like a hyena.
Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around.
Okay. Yeah, we just run straight through them, man. It's a toggle for running. Okay, I don't really like that.
Look.
I prefer holding it. See if I can switch that at some point. Wow, it's a fucking big triangle that's inverted. It's insane. Assuming it's a capital.
But you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Refresh my memory.
What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives?
Nothing is more important than our lives. Come on.
First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center.
Okay.
This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die.
Okay.
And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through.
Okay.
Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least.
True.
I can at least cast my
Very
usual
well
spell
known.
for you. It's the small comforts, right?
I'm gonna give you XP. Yes,
Right.
I leveled up. It's as though music is playing directly in my mind. The effect of Gallica's magic is
Music was
inspiring.
the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
It's kind of funny. I cast the OST ability. Whoa. It's potentially super effective, depending how good it is.
Over there.
It's a road, isn't it? What a relief. Grand Trad is already in sight, so I'm assuming that's the name of the capital.
Let's go.
Almost there, let's keep moving. Try to stay out of sight. Yeah, see, I wish these things were, is there a way that it's... Yeah, classic. I just want it to be toggle, though. Message speed, fast. Yeah. See, now the music feels kind of quiet. Set to on. There we go. Off. Beautiful. Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted. I'm more used to having to hold.
Yep, we're safe here.
Yeah, let's turn the music back up a little bit now, because now I feel like I kind of cucked us. Just a little bit.
Hurry!
They're after us. Run for it. Yep, I can see that on the minimap in the bottom left corner of the screen.
Ready, everyone.
My guy's got some good-ass stamina, man. Whoa, is there something in front of us? Why did it seem like there was, like, air shifting or something? Uh-oh, this is bad, yeah, especially when we stop moving. Oh my god, it's tremors! So when is the first fight gonna be?
Tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Ukraine.
The UK?
The year is 785. Ukraine is
785, okay.
shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built.
So we snuck into like a caravan of some kind. So we're in a little bit of a succession crisis. It seems like the femboy guy has ceded the throne. Probably...
By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
8 tribes, 3 nations. Tribes, I'm guessing, are gonna be like... orcs, humans, but you know, not. Oh, great seeker, bearer of fantasy empowered. It's probably me. Hear my wish and come forth from thy epoch of glory to grant me thy guidance. They said my guy was like an Elda. Whatever the fuck that is.
Whoa, just look.
Whoa. Whoa. It's a fucking city. Whoa. It's a very weird, like, mishmash of technology, though. That's what I'm kind of, like, most confused by. My headband looks like headphones. I need headphones. Guy named Phones.
Get on with
Okay.
it, then. Drop the dog. Hang him dead.
Okay, that's a bit insane.
I've done nothing wrong.
That's not the voice I expect
Dog,
out of you.
Don't try to deny it. You trample the law for the fun of it.
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead.
Implying you could be hanged from other parts? Jesus, so we're still doing public executions? Okay, it's like when you walk into Solitude the first time.
Crowd was going to
Know what I
listen
mean?
to anything a Parapus said.
Such a shame.
So the dog people are Parapus?
Like you. Spare some coin.
Furries.
Bless you. Oh,
careful!
Hurry.
Careful, don't you know what giving out to bangers?
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid.
You should be spending it on jewelry for me.
Tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Man, can you wear like socks or shoes or something? Come
Right.
on.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elder here, in the whole city even.
Wow, that must be important. Surely.
The capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside.
Okay.
Not that it's very balanced. I see more Flamars and Roussants than anyone else.
Everything is so French sounding.
Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Yeah, try to keep your head down in your two different colored pupils.
Did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play. Assassination.
Assassination.
Shh. Careful who hears you say that. But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Oh, I tell you that.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The
Okay.
army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
But didn't they say... Oh, because he's probably the king, he's not the...
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
Okay, we're pulling up
The
time.
king dead. His son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight
Yeah,
of the
so the
crown?
king is murdered, and they said something about like the briars or the thorns around the prince. I'm assuming this is the prince.
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best. The saint could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can
10
his body
years.
hold out?
Jesus.
No doubt his highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed his highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy.
Are they implying it's the same? Do we know it's the same? I mean, we know that the Louis dude killed the king, but do we know that he had to do with this?
I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to.
Little old scholars is
Will
like a
you
rabbit creature.
infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there?
Okay, so my guy is under service of the prince. In some form, it seems like. And we are being sent to the capital. Because it seems the prince, for whatever reason, he probably got transferred away, or for whatever reason, he's away from the capital after he went under this affliction. And my guy is being sent to enter the military of the capital city to deliver a message to the head of the guard. Is that what I got right? What was the... You retreat the... Oh, I don't think he said head of the guard. No, he just said that I have to enter the guard.
This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
It will be what we call a game over. Oh.
Hey, are you listening?
Hey, are you listening? No, I'm joking.
I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic.
She pauses. I almost started
You and the
reading.
prince were pretty close.
Because I was a friend of the prince.
Anyway.
Interesting.
Getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative.
I do very much like the splash art that they have for like the characters, or like the sprites, I don't know what you'd call them. I forget what they call them in Persona, but
remember,
I do like them a lot.
Nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne.
The prince may still have a claim to even when he is like afflicted?
That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us.
And I'm only level 1? They sent a level 1 out here, man?
Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
I like whoever this voice actress is, too. I don't know why. She has like a good cadence to her voice. Pow, pow. Pow, pow.
So?
You know where we're going? Feel free to admit that you're lost and ask me for advice. What to know in town? Press right bumper to open the local map. If you're unsure of what to do, try pressing Y. Gallica always has good ideas, or so she thinks. Pressing up on my D-pad in the safe areas like town to save my progress.
Whatever will I do?
Bow. We're in Grand Chad in San Lumio Street. Sorry, I couldn't tell if it was an L or an H. I feel like my eyes are starting to fail me. Hope Count Louis gets control of the army again.
All right then.
All right then. All right then. Who are you? Surely you that sticks out like a sore thumb will not be an important character. Oh my god, you are bad as fuck. Okay, never mind, you got nothing to say to me?
Here?
And Elda, even those people are coming out for the royal funeral, I mean, we're just gonna go talk to any of these people with the dots. Well, or you're gonna do it for me.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
Something tells me you don't gotta worry about that, big dog.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
So igniters, I'm assuming, are going to be something that facilitates casting magic.
What's a magic igniter?
See? There's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic. Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic.
So it seems like this is a way for people that maybe don't have the ability to use magic. It offers them some way to use it.
Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease.
Oh my
a fairy
god,
and
baddie.
an elden child. Are you new to our fair city?
Of course I am. And if I was talking to you, I'd say I am anyways. Do you want to show me around?
Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop.
I don't believe you.
Are you in the market for an igniter?
Well, you are dressed very nicely, so maybe.
Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
How much?
How much is it?
I forgot that I don't have to say it because my character actually knows how to speak, which is a very big rarity in these JRPGs.
You're not really going to fall for that, are you? How would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with?
Why does it look like a rib cage?
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty, passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic, world-shattering power.
Given it's kind of shaped a little bit like a spinal cord, a rib cage, and got like some Evangelion attachments, and you know, something inclines me to believe you.
More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
What is memorandum? Oh. Magic, blah, blah, magla. Technical term for magic power that serves as the basis for all magic. Okay, so is magla just gonna be like the arcane or something? Where you have like the arcane, which in like a lot of, I want to say like in WoW, the arcane is, it's like the ether, which the mathic, or you could say like the wheat and the mathic, by the way. Duh. You could say it's like the weave. We're talking about like Gauntlet Runner, general term for magic empowered semi-automated vehicles designed for traversing the wasteland and either overcoming or circumventing local wildlife threats and magical phenomena. Traveling the wilds on foot or even in a lightly armored carriage has historically been incredibly dangerous, making any long-distance trips a life-threatening risk. Okay. An ornate cane-like scepter passed down through generations of Ukrainian royal family, proof of their right to rule, a magical instrument of extraordinary capabilities, powerful enough to induce natural disasters. It can only be wielded by the king, and popularly termed royal magic, it commands serves both as a pillar of the king's authority and a deterrent to war. An unusual variety of magic that causes the listener to become aware of their state of mind through the form of sound and music. As it is a modest form of magic with seemingly no utility on the battlefield, it is considered a meaningless, trifling skill in society and is thus rarely used. A union of allied kingdoms spans the kingdom of Ukrainia, the principality of Oceania sounds better, and the principality of Montario, Ukrainia being the suzerain, with its king holding authority over all three kingdoms. The original king, Hythlodaeus, was the United Nations' first ruler and is often referred to as the Founder King. Oh, I didn't even realize that there's more. Good lord. Does that mean that on some of these there was more? Okay, there wasn't, but... Oh, page numbers on the side there, I see. The continent is surrounded by fast-running currents, and ships can only set anchor from the southern inland sea, where the otherwise swift currents are less violent. As a result, there have been few invasions from overseas, and the three countries have achieved long histories. The capital of the kingdom is Grand Trad, the largest city in the kingdom, located in north-central Ukrainia. The most widespread religion is Sanctism, established as the state religion under the reign of the most recent monarch, King Hythlodaeus V, or the 5th. The nation's largest capital, or city, capital of both the Kingdom of Ukrainia and the United Kingdoms at large, also referred to as the royal capital, being the home of the palace and seat of the royal bloodline, known for its solid ramparts, a site which has long been emblematic of the city itself. However, when the massive regalithic Grand Cathedral was built, the building's grandeur became the new symbol of Grand Trad. I'm assuming that's what that triangular shaped thing is? People, the Elda tribe. The 9th tribe, distinct from the commonly known 8, they are condemned by the Sanctus Church for inheriting a dangerous magic heretical to the teachings of the Church. Their population is so small that to even see one in public is rare, and they face greater discrimination than any other tribe. In fact, many outside the main cities don't believe they even exist, or don't believe they exist. See, I like to add words. Each of the 8 tribes possess unique physical traits making them recognizable at a glance, such as Claymar's horns or the Rusens' long ears. The Elder tribe, however, bear no such distinguishing feature, and thus are regarded as inferior beings. Interesting. The Claymar, or the Clamar, depending how you say it, composes the largest population of all the allied kingdoms. Their most distinctive features are the horns, which grow on both sides of their head. Claymars, I'm going to say Claymar, and I know like 2 seconds later the game's going to be, it's actually Clamar. Claymar have a broad diversity of facial and body types, which has essentially made them average. The Ukrainian royal family, or Claymar, and members of their tribe, or of this tribe, hold a majority of important positions within the government, leading many Claymars to internalize the belief that they are the kingdom's most preeminent tribe. Okay. Claymars value freedom and dislike illogical restraint. They enjoy cultivating discussion, but do not always consider the situation or appropriateness of doing so, which occasionally leads to conflict. However, some studies suggest this disposition is what drives them to seek governmental positions and other important offices. Getting a very weird race war vibe going on here. I don't know. Did they give me like the stereotype pamphlet? Like, what do we, value freedom and dislike illogical restraint? Okay, interesting. The Rusant, or Rusaint, however you say it. One of the most populous tribes of the United Kingdom, second only to the Claymar. Long pointed ears are their most distinguishing feature. They often boast excellent physiques, which has given them superior martial prowess. Rusant, I want to say Rusant because it seems like a, but I don't know if it's Rusaint or Rusant. I'm going to go with Rusant for now. Rusant women are stronger than most men of other tribes. Many inevitably work in the military and often hold key offices. They are considered as influential as the Claymar, and the two tribes are sometimes called the prevailing tribes, okay? Many Rusant pride themselves on outperforming others in strength. While this can be perceived as a self-disciplined competitiveness, on the flip side, there are many with a belligerent temperament, obsessed with proving superiority in any situation. So, they're a very physically gifted tribe. Parapus, a tribe recognized by bestial ears and a tail, so furries. There are many variations in their hair and skin colors, including cold-colored skins not seen in other tribes. They are physically adept and often honest with their emotions, giving them a reputation for hedonism, for better or worse. They are drawn to parties and festivities, and while this happy-go-lucky charm is often to their credit, it can also be seen as reckless. Or as recklessness. Due to the stereotype, they are looked down upon by other tribes, which prevents them from securing a foothold in politics despite being nearly as populous as the Rusant and Claymar tribes. The discrimination against them is especially obvious in large cities, which we just saw. They were like Beggars. So the Claymore are the biggest. These are second, and then these are third, it seems. The Prince of Uchronia, the son to the heir to the throne of King Hythlodaeus again, the fifth. More than 10 years ago, a mysterious attack in the royal palace left him afflicted with a deadly curse. The curse took its toll on his body, and though he bravely endured treatment, his recovery was interrupted several years later when he and his closest aides suddenly vanished from the castle without a trace. King exhausted all possible means to find him, but was ultimately unsuccessful. He was formally declared deceased 3 years ago in a royal... Oh, I see. So, to the wider public, they don't know that the prince is alive still. Okay, that makes more sense. Gallica. Fairy who accompanies the traveling boy on his journey, doubling as his chaperone for his special mission. Her diminutive size excludes her from participating physically in battles, but her special fairy traits allow her more proficiency than traveling boy when it comes to sensing magla and knowing magic. Though she can become heated when her personal values are tested, she is a reassuring travel companion. Well, that's nice. Sanctism, a monotheistic religion devoted to the worship of the one God, the Almighty, the religion of majority across the United Kingdom. Oi, bruv. Its sanctors preach that uttering the prayer, close her eye, with one's whole heart will reach God, bringing salvation. It is the state religion, and the Sanctus hierarchy is deeply intertwined with the kingdom's policies. Currently, the crown theocracy is at the heart of the kingdom's political affairs. Okay. Interesting.
Now he's dead. With no living heir either.
Well, not true,
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king.
I wonder what this person's, like, tribe that they belong to are, because they don't really cleanly fit into the others. Because they don't have horns, they don't have the elvish ears, I don't think. Nope, they have regular ears. Sorry. Sorry, whoa, I'm sorry. They have human-like ears.
You picked a
skin
bad
color would be
time
my
to
only
visit,
guess,
boy.
but because they did
don't know
mention
why
skin
you're
color when
here,
talking about the
But
furries.
there's trouble brewing.
I won't be staying long.
I don't think I'll be here long.
A word of caution then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Your cloak is so fire, and you are bad as fuck.
Well,
Please come back.
that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful.
What if she was like a watchdog?
Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
As the game just keeps throwing like more lore dumps at me, and I'm like, what the fuck
Let's
is
head
going
there.
on? New memorandum. The royal magic. Powerful magic passed down through generations of Uchronian kings, invoked through a unique magic igniter called the Royal Scepter. It has tremendous power that can bring about anything the king desires. Notice how she didn't give me a value on the knockoff, by the way. There's several records of its use in the long history. Who is moaning? What? Bro, chill. Of the kingdom, be it for revolutionary or oppressive aims, but each is described as a cataclysmic disaster. It continues to represent a strong deterrent power to the royal family and the kingdom. It's nuclear bombs. Evil lethargic soldier. I joined the army because I looked up to Lord Louis, but now I get my ass handed. I'm saying ass, I'm not British, bro. My ass handed to me if I so much as mention it. What's the state army gonna do now? We won't find any decent recruits given the messy state of things currently. I thought there was one other person to talk to. Or am I going? I guess I'm smoking crack. Can I cross the road? Apparently I can.
Give it a fool, I say. Who else can you be?
So the royal funeral is to take. I didn't get to read that. Regalith Grand Cathedral. I was hoping that we'd blend in the crowd and no one would notice that you're an elder, but the people here have sharper eyes than I've thought. We don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, do your best to stand tall. Easier said than done, I'm sure, but it's for the sake of the mission. And on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead. Forden. Aestivum Forden. It must have been one of those chat boxes I didn't get to finish reading. The 78th Sanctifex of the Sanctus Church, the state religion of the United Kingdoms. He holds the highest authority within Sanctism and is as such is the leader of the crown theocracies like the Pope. Despite hailing from the Roag tribe rather than the more common Claymore or Russaint tribes, he enjoys a broad base of support. In the turmoil following the sudden death of the previous king, many view him as something of an interim king, given his position as the leader of a moderate faction. I also missed the recruitment center. Been located in every city for people to apply and join the army. For those without family or means, volunteering is one of the quickest ways to earn money and social credibility. Recruitment is not always open, but concerns about public safety due to the sudden death of the king as well as monster outbreaks in the area have led to an unusually long recruitment period. Oh, I see what they're saying. So normally they would close their recruitment period, but because of the... Okay, sorry, I misunderstood that. Well, you want to enlist or something? It's just down the road if that's the case, but an Elda enlisting? Bloody hell. What is next? Or what'll it be next? Wouldn't be in such a sorry... Jesus Christ. But an Elda enlisting? Bloody hell. What'll it be next? Wouldn't be in such a sorry state if Louis was in power.
What are you playing at?
So I'm guessing the idea behind this is that maybe that, Cathedral Prince dude, or the Sanctism guy, might interest you in our shop stores. This is no ordinary Mustari shop.
Sorry.
Recruitment center if you're lost. It's a large building down the street to the left. Stop by when you have time. I do business here all the time, so if you're in the area, do stop by. Interesting. I mean, you're a pretty standout character.
I'm out of ideas.
Things felt better when Lord Louis was still central in the army. Gonna hold the royal funeral at the Grand Cathedral. When I heard that His Majesty had been killed, I could hardly believe my ears. But he was a man indifferent to festivities. His death will not cause any disruptions. As long as we have His Eminence Sanctifex Ford, this country will be safe. So that's the guy that's leading. And I think this guy is a part of those, like, dog people when they're talking about, like, festivities and shit. Interesting. That is one tall motherfucker. You are huge, man. Holy shit.
That's wrong.
Bro, because I'm trying to look around, girl. Damn. Let a brother look.
Elden rubbish.
Elden rubbish. We all from
That must
the
be the
UK.
recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine.
I won't. I'm the goat.
Knock 'em dead. Okay, you got this.
You should probably hide in my bag or something, right? I don't think I want a fairy just walking
A
around.
blue blood, are you?
Jesus Christ.
The army's no place for velvet swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that
Guy's got like a
it?
failed pompadour. What is this haircut?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
So we got dude with this weird like pompadour coif hairstyle. I don't even know what you would call that. And then we got Pinocchio. Interesting.
An uppity
Or
one,
carrot top.
aren't you?
Ooh, I don't like the use of that word.
Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country.
Okay.
Mark my words. War will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Okay, this guy's a little bit of a show-off. I like it.
You will learn your place.
So it seems like they're pretty desperate, because the fact that this guy's like getting on this guy's nerves, and he's still saying like, okay, whatever, man, you're part of the Guard. Obviously they're hurting for a squirting right now.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece.
So I wonder if those neck things are their igniters.
All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone.
Your kind is crazy work.
Age 18. An
18,
orphan,
wow.
too. The army can always use more of those.
It's a little bit dark,
So,
but
what brings you to enlist?
well, fight for change.
I want to fight for real change.
Bro, I'm talking.
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse, no? So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I've always been lucky.
I've always been pretty lucky.
I asked for your skills, boy.
That is a skill, man.
Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
I gotta name my character, man. The name of the protagonist? Oh, brother. Brother. John metaphor. First name metaphor, last name ReFantazio. Oh my god. We're combining the name of the two best Persona protagonists. Ready? Renyu. Big. Or does Yuren sound cooler? Wait, Yuren might sound cooler. No. Go back. Go back. This sounds way fucking cooler, I'm sorry. Bang. Yep, Yuren.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet.
Man, if being able to... Oh, well, I guess like medieval-esque times. I was gonna say, man, if being able to write is like an achievement, this army might be fucked.
All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
I know technically it should be Yuren. We'll call it Yuren.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment.
It's so weird. Does this dude like a self-racist, or does he just hate like nobles? Because he was so up on that last dude, and he's like kind of chill with me, and I thought my dude was like the one that everyone hates.
Kingdom property, so if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now, up to next.
That's so weird. Why was he so chill with me, but such a douche the other guy? What a long line. Guess we got no choice but to wait our turn. Wow, I wonder if we should stand next to the guy that sticks out like a sore thumb in a good way. Let's stand next to him, why not?
Whoa.
You're enlisting in WoW? The line starts behind me. If so, was it something you needed? You're really noble. Think you overheard my interview? Yes, guilty as charged. I am a noble, but just a countryside son of a lord. My family is of no real consequence. Well, let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom. Foolish or not. Okay. It's assuming it follows the same as us, it's like June 2nd.
I heard they get sightings. What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that.
Are these people just like signing up because they want to get like food or like rations or something?
Something like, human...
No, bro. Are they gonna say the humans are
Next. Another Clamar.
That's
Wait.
Clamar, okay.
No.
It's not Claymore.
Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
I have a funny feeling we're gonna run into this talking point quite a bit.
Move it. There's a priority around here.
Back the fuck up.
We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Bro, we're all in line.
Force. Crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Oh, I'm already liking this guy.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Roussant strength?
Roussant, yeah, so it is. It's just like French.
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Should have been a comma. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Yeah, come back, try that again.
Making a scene.
Spin around one more time, man.
You all right?
No, I'm good. Thank you, man. Thanks.
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it.
Nah, you're a good man. I like you.
See you around. Try not to die out there.
You're a good man, whoever your name is. I like you.
Don't make my job any harder, please.
So yeah, the little necklace thing was the igniter. Oh my god, I'll learn how to use magic without it though. This is so bitch made.
Magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Thing around his neck is apparently a magic igniter. The captain I spoke with earlier had one too. They must take on many different forms like I saw on the main street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
It's a book. Royal Capital Vicinity Map.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger. And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards.
Okay.
Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Okay, that works out well.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Evening, it's 11 degrees Celsius. That's nice. It's nice that they use our temperature system.
Look at all the other recruits.
The Gregorian calendar.
They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming
Am I like the only one that can
captain's
see this
probably
girl, or are
right.
they just like chill?
We should get some rest before tomorrow.
Or are they just like chill that she's just like floating around me all the time, you know?
Hey. You awake?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm awake.
Sorry to bug you.
But we gotta do your talent sheet.
Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
Yeah, I think I'm totally fine. Just how it is.
That's just how it is.
Yep. Forgot that they keep speaking, you know? It's okay.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is. Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were.
So he took me in as an
I
orphan.
can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Maybe I'll tell you what class you're gonna be.
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say.
Man, put some
I've been
socks on.
curious.
Jesus.
Thanks.
That was not English. That book looks a lot smaller than I remember it looking.
It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. I see. No magic, no tribal conflict. And equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Plot twist in the book is that it goes from how a utopia turns into a dystopia. Call my shot right now. Call me Babe Ruth. Late night on the 2nd of June. Sure, we'll record the events thus far. 46 minutes of playtime, wow. It's Arbor's Day. Tree Day. Aw, is that me? Or is that like... same book?
Shouldn't you be resting?
Nope,
I'm
that's
fine.
me.
In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk.
Chance.
I've been reading, And I hope that someday, we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are.
So by class or
I
by
don't
tribe,
want
yeah.
that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard.
See the brambles already?
Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
So it seems like the prince was taken in maybe by Eldons, but then for whatever reason, after the sickness grew weak, I don't know, it sounded weird because like the way that he initially described it, it sounded like Eldons took him in, and then because we had taken him in to heal him, they attacked us. And they killed my guy's whole family, and so then I became an orphan under the same family or whatever that this guy was under. So this is whenever he first fell down, like fully, and went unconscious to whatever the disease was.
I won't give up either. Trust me.
A little bit more downtrodden than before. You know how to read. Damn, bro, you must be smart. You know how to read. See our little caravan, that's nice. How cute. Okay.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Medals Day.
Let's see.
I wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination, the northern border fort. You can view information about your surroundings in the world map. Use the movement keys to highlight the location you want to learn about, then press A.
This place here.
Let's see.
Grand Trad, capital of the Kingdom of Uchronia. Citizens of every class and social status reside here. Their spheres of lives are clearly divided by numerous districts.
Hey, don't forget.
The northern border fort, this is where our contact should be. Hopefully, we find him quickly.
Right?
Anything else? So this is where they're saying it seems like they have to enter. Somewhere down here in the Southern Sea, just because it's where the tides are not crazy. I'm assuming this will fill out over time. Probably here is where they're talking about. There's nothing else on the map.
Let's see here.
It'll be a while before we go back. Okay.
Hey, don't forget. Okay then.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
Idols Day.
The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Okay.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna call your ass out.
Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It's hard to explain.
It's, hard to explain.
Some kind of fantasy novel, you said?
Some kind of metaphor, ReFantazio, you said.
So it's describing a better world? A utopia, perhaps? I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read.
Yeah, this guy's very likable.
You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Man, the Rusant PR are not doing too good so far.
Nobody asked you.
True.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
Now this guy who's been likable this whole game is about to like use a slur or something.
I apologize for him.
See? Take a cue from your friend in the lesser tribe. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
What the fuck would you do, man?
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia.
That's my name.
I'm Euron.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
Good man.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
Someone, help!
Oh no, he's hurt.
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
He's unconscious.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor.
What is that like thing that looks like a coil? It's like to the left of my guy's head, in between me and the soldier. I think it's just a plant. There's another shorter
You
one
want us to
closer
go on
up.
ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
Insubordination.
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's royal army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride.
This guy needs to
and
clear his
we'll
throat
all have
hardcore, man.
medals
It's actually
this
crazy.
time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Yeah, before they even trained us. Sounds like a great idea, man. Bum ba dum. I love the drums. Bum,
Hey,
down.
I've got a bad feeling about
Damn,
this.
when did you get your little like Valkyrie helmet? What's going on here?
It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
She's with me.
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now.
This game gives me such a
Can't
Fire Emblem
shake this
vibe. I don't know why.
feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a
Jesus.
moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
New ally, Stroll. A brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility has become your ally.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our
Man, she
contact
needs like an
influence
outfit that's
okay.
not like this weird, like the arms
Let's
and the
keep our
leg
guard
pieces,
up
sure, but
and hope
man,
we
what's
find
this
out.
like vest thing? I don't even know what you would call it. It's like a romper almost. Oh shit. Unexpected turn of events. Don't lose sight of our mission, okay? I know.
Here we go.
Be careful, our contact should be inside. We just have to find him. You're running with such purpose. What was that you were talking about? You said something about your ally? It's nothing. I was just worried about the soldiers inside. But whatever the case, the situation concerns me too. Let's go inside. I gotta go pee real quick. I'm gonna set this down. We also have new memorandums. So I'll play it in a second. I'll be right back. And we're back. Okay.
This is...
It's a big ass door, bro. Help me. Jesus. They're like brutalized. What the hell is that thing, man? Jesus.
There it is. That's a human.
What?
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
That ain't no human I know. They just leave?
We have to help the
Or is it like
survivors.
dive bombing? Somebody. Terrific. So many dead. Grias or Grias, I hope you're safe. There's no time to waste. If we look, we may find some that still draw breath. None of them are breathing. Too late. Might be others. Keep searching. Does it mean like the whole room or? Whoa! We got company. It's like an egg with an arrow through it. William Tell? What's the deal with this one? It feels similar to that monster from earlier. It's smaller, but is that a human too? Looks like we're gonna have to fight it. Wait, if it's a human, do we even stand a chance? All the more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Besides, our only hope right now is to join forces and strike as one. Would you agree? I agree. Got you still got your wits about you? With you here, we might be able to get through this. Might just get through this. Jesus. Look, we don't stand a chance against that thing if we attack it separately. We can only fight it if we work out a plan together.
Take care of it, please.
Understand? The two of us working as one. I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Press Y to engage in a squad battle alongside your allies. You can press Y anytime, but if you use X attacks to stun the enemy first to start the battle with an advantage. Stay on the offensive by continually attacking with X to deplete the enemy's break gauge. That appears next to them, eventually stunning them. So you're saying I can like... Oh. Okay. Squad battles with stunned enemies. When engaging in squad battles against a stunned enemy, one party member will perform an advantageous initial attack. In addition, enemies remain stunned at the start of the battle. Be sure to take advantage of it. In squad battles, press X to attack with your equipped weapon or Y to use skills with, which consume MP. Performing an action will expend one turn icon. Seen at the top of the screen, when all turn icons are consumed, the opponent's round begins. Okay, I see that. On hard, enemies receive an additional turn icon in most battles.
The power of fire!
Okay. Good lord. So we have guard on B, RB to pass, skill to call power, and X to use mage fire.
Burn! Still here?
Focus to thrust. Oh my god, I'm crazy with it, man.
Burn to us!
Boom. 4 XP, 20 mag,
I think I'm getting used
10 money, and because it was unscathed, we got extra.
We made short work of. All right.
We pulled through somehow. We're alive, and that's all I could ask. Let's press forward while we still can. I hope I'm able to control my allies later. I'm assuming I will be, but I don't want to go down. I see stuff on the thing, but what's over this way? Is there something around the corner?
Come on! We have the edge.
This could be our chance.
We are edging.
Everyone, go!
Burn to us! Let's wrap this up!
Not Great job,
if I say so myself.
Let's go! Fire!
Wow. Once again, unscathed because I'm crazy with it,
Wish
man.
every fight was that easy, eh?
Okay.
We leveled up. I see, so that was me picking my class early on. So it is kind of like thing where... So I picked luck to have the highest. Lowers damage sustained. So it's like Fire Emblem where you have random level ups, it seems. Let's round this out to a nice 10.
I think we're in the clear.
Come on, come on. This my guy's like running. Where is he? He's still alive, right?
Be careful.
Nothing there. Watch yourself. The thing is dangerous. Don't be fooled by the way it looks.
On your toes, everyone!
This is our chance.
Let's take them over.
Ugh, it's a tooth.
The power of fire!
Resistant, but it did not matter. It did not matter. Strollers are
This one
baddie.
will fall just as easy.
Bro, absolutely clapped that
That'll do
thing
it.
up. Whoa.
How's that? Let's give
Seems like you do get bonus on the
Let's
rush.
settle this quick.
He decided to attack this time. I think that red symbol means a tweak. It's kind of hard to tell though.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Boom. Yo, we're
That'll do it.
farming right now, Stroll. We're farming. Open the door. Is it locked? Nope, it's not locked. Okay. Say less.
Great find.
Revival medicine. Okay, I don't think there's any value to destroying chests, but just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything behind it. Never know, never know. So it's a little bit different in... Oh,
Wait.
that's a big guy. Hold on.
Be careful.
It's another one of its spots as this could get nasty. Let's catch it off guard. We strike now, right? Sneak attack. If you manage to successfully attack an enemy without being seen using X, there's a chance their entire break gauge will deplete at once for an instant stun. Do I have a way to like target? No, not really.
Let's push through. Okay. Let's give us all we've
Ow.
got.
Ow.
Burn
Mage
to
fire.
us tougher than I
Ow.
thought.
You know what? We're just gonna go for the attack. Oh, that was
one.
very weak. Not to play. Can't move through this stun. Let's go. He still hasn't broke out. Guess it doesn't matter. Stroll's just crazy with it. I still don't know what
They chose
the
the
mag
wrong
is.
opponent.
I think that's
Something
all of
magic.
them.
Let's stash that
More
somewhere
medicinal
safe.
herbs. Traditional herbs and spices, you might say.
Look,
luck.
Alright, how's that? This battle's ours.
This battle is ours. This guy's just destroying his MP, bro. What if we fight somebody that's actually like a tough enemy, man? You gotta conserve. Let's conserve it a little bit, my boy.
I think we got them all.
You're using it too
We'll be
much.
safe for a while.
Is this our boy?
Oh.
He's still breathing, but he's badly wounded. And Elda, don't bloody touch me. I'm in a bad enough spot with them. You making it worse. The monster showing up was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows your people. Of course, this is how it ends. Damn it, all the bloody hell. Okay, fuck you then, man. Racist to your last breath, man. Rip Bozo.
Run.
You're so young, a fresh recruit. Get away from here now. That thing is up ahead. There's still more soldiers left alive, right? We can't just run and leave them be. You're too late, that monster. We can't just run away. Stay away from that thing. I don't know why there's like a thing here, unless it's just going up more. It's not here either. Where could it have gone?
Damn it!
Damn, Delda, I knew this fort was cursed. You're why that horror attacked.
Hey.
Calm down, it's not his fault the human appeared. You must know that, surely. But everyone's dead. They all had families. Help me, Elda. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die.
Damn it.
Not too bad. Maybe shouldn't have been racist. So I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit. Yeah, so what's up here, though? I mean, it still goes up, right?
If it's useful, I say
Medicine.
grab it.
If it's useful, I say grab it. And if I look at my items... Can I save anywhere? No, I can't. Wonderful. 50 HP, 100 HP, ragged fur. These are just clothes, okay. Heirloom greatsword, legacy sword, fairy saber. See, it's weird that Gallica has things that she can use. Leather cuirass, leather gloves, traveler shoes. Crest that indicates the of noble birth and lineage. Charm that also serves as a wish for your mission success. Simple fire igniter enables single target fire skill mage fire when equipped. Okay, I see. So it's skill dependent depending on what you get to keep or use. Makes sense.
Hold on.
Wait. You two. Perhaps you're searching for someone?
I get it now.
I thought as much. Now it makes sense. Why hide this from me? I trust you have a good reason. Well, to tell you the truth.
What?
That cry. Is that from the human from earlier? Boss fight incoming.
Was that?
It sounded like it came from the top of the tower. Maybe there's still soldiers fighting it there. We'll handle our personal matters later. Rescuing any survivors takes precedence. To the top of the tower.
Let's hurry.
Sounds right, my boy.
Come on! Let's give him a fight!
Let's give him a fight!
Quick! Burn to
Bro, this guy has like insane auto attack damage and he's just consistently wasting his magic, man. He's gonna be out of MP. He's gonna be so fucked, man. We're gonna be in trouble.
Not bad.
What is he doing?
Not bad at all.
Okay, so is he just gonna go down? Because it looks like he just went strength. I think he's just gonna go like strength, magic, endurance, agility, luck, strength, you know. Whatever, we'll go with that. Because if we have an item equipped that gives us +1 agility, that means our agility is actually lower than everything else.
Alright, how's that? This battle's ours. Let's go.
This battle is ours.
I won't hold back!
Okay, he recovered from it. Let's go. Hopefully you kill. Big. Another unscathed triumph because we're crazy with it. We're crazy with it.
I think we got them all.
We'll
We'll be safe for a while.
Okay.
So I wonder if that lowers its HP by default too. Let's see.
Just one left. They're dead.
Boom. Still stunned. Still stunned, okay.
Only one left.
I love the noise, dude. The sound design is so good. I don't know why we're getting that number, why it looks different. I really don't.
They chose the wrong opponent.
We will probably find an answer or get an answer sooner or later, but it's still a little bit confusing to me.
Looks like we're safe for now. Great find. Keep it.
More medicine. Interesting. Dude, Stroll's like already out of his fucking power because this guy is wasting. This is terrible resource allocation, my boy. What's going on? It's down here.
Push through! We have the edge! I'm tough! And we'll win this! Through here? Burn!
Look at him, bro. He's out. What are you doing, man? He was so low, just auto attack at Stroll. You're actually trolling hardcore right now, man.
Was that easy, eh?
This guy is like wasting his own money. What's going on?
Don't let your guard down. There's more of them.
Alright, how's that? This battle's out. Let's take them all. Let's go!
Everyone, go!
A tough one.
There you go. Look at that, man. I don't know if the red indicates like a killing blow. I really don't know what it is, but it's something.
Okay,
let's get this over. These don't do anything.
Let's go.
This guy's fine.
Burn! Stay sharp. It's not over yet.
Still stunned. Still stunned. Okay.
I won't hold back.
And I'll do this to hopefully preserve some of his. Maybe that's just a number to show that you get a killing blow.
Wish every fight was
that easy. Fucking music is killing me.
This battle's out.
Why is he a different color? Is it just the location, like the proximity to the item, maybe?
Here?
There it is. Okay, look you go. I think it's just a killing blow. I don't think it has anything to do with a weakness.
They chose the wrong opponent. That was the last of them.
A Mogla pill. See, that's probably good for you, Stroll, because you fucking wasted all of your magic already. Let's see. 20 MP to 1 ally. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll use it on you, man, because you're wasteful as fuck. Might have a moment. If I'm honest, I have my doubts we could be survivors. Facing that monster together may not even save anyone at this point. But I'm going to do it anyways. It's the noble thing to do. Isn't it just throwing your life away? Why do this if it's possible possibly for nothing? Because if there's a chance that there's even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I could never live with myself, so not this time, maybe implying that he did so before. Gallica, you're fucking stealing my thunder. And you plan to forge ahead despite the risk. I take it you refuse to die until you found whoever it is you're searching for. There's no turning back.
Leave it to me.
I see.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength. Dun 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 dun. Let's go. Can I save? Stroll. Leon Stroll, a young man of the Clamar, sorry, I just want to say Claymar, I don't know why, of the Clamar tribe, met at the recruitment center in Grand Trad, a genial youth who values justice with a good head on his shoulders. He comes from a noble family but seems to have complex circumstances that led him to enlist in the army, typically a commoner profession. Though new recruits grumble at being ordered to refer to each other by their surnames in order to prevent over-familiarity, Stroll doesn't seem to mind, so it seems like he's trying to hide his identity for some reason. Or at least a deeper look into it. The book Yuren carries with him. It is a memoir-style novel depicting a country where with neither magic nor a notion of tribes, where people are not discriminated by birth, quite literally a fantasy world. Oh, there was more to that. It was designated as a forbidden text by the Sanctus Church 10 years prior, and most copies are thought to have been burned, making it hard to come by in present day. It is a well-bound book that would be unusual for a commoner to own. Okay. Defensive fort on the northern edge of the Ukrainian territory, also bordering the country of Oceania to the west. Built before the kingdom's unification, this old stronghold has outlived its political and strategic relevance and is most often used as a training ground for new soldiers. Crystallized cluster of Mogla that forms naturally in places where high concentrations are left to fester, though scholars have recently developed methods to create them artificially. The color of the crystal depends on the formation process and its impurities. High purity natural crystals are indispensable in producing high performance igniters. As a result, some value them higher than gems and precious metals. Areas where crystals are abundant are often claimed in the name of the crown as mining sites. However, people have long whispered that Mogla crystals are dangerous to those who deal in them. Such statements are largely regarded as hearsay, because there was little evidence to support it, but recently even the state army has grown more cautious with them as reported incidents are on the rise. Well, yeah, because you're basically giving the ability for everybody to use crazy power.
Yep.
Trying to do anything rash? Here we go. Let's go, stroll. We got this. Going on a little stroll. Bum, bum. It looks different than it did before.
Such tremendous power.
It's pretty fucking
It's
big.
horrible! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
Can't believe what I'm
Can't let
saying.
it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
Ah, Perro. Same noise as the Persona battle.
them.
We'll just have to make it work.
No, the mission depends on our survival.
I won't hold back.
Well, let's see. Yeah, it really doesn't like fire.
Vile
Holy shit.
monster. You're mine. Burn to ash.
It really does not give a fuck about that. Wing beam. Oof. Let me know. Oof. Don't
What's going
appreciate
on? It didn't even flinch!
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this.
It takes more damage from physical, but not as much. It's taking no damage.
How is it this strong?
What more can I do? The prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this. And
I'll
yet...
distract it. You two run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble, and a noble defends his people, no matter the cost.
You guys just trying to die for some sake of justice.
If you would repay me, then live.
Oh, wow. Blast raw for 1 damage?
This is it.
What? No! Please, say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run before it.
Oh, fate-saddled child.
Oh, my persona.
Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. A future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
Confronted, of course. What the fuck? What do I look like? Am I
So
bitch
be
made?
it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero
Oh,
within.
please summon a sword or some shit. That'd be so
Engrave
sick.
Thy very heart.
What? Huh? What are you doing? What the fuck? My heart is mechanical? Oh my god, bro. Kaneki, what is this, like, power? Oh, this is so fucking sick. Oh my... What am I turning into, bro? This is so fucking sick! Oh! Okay. I transformed into this fucking thing. My little rapier? Yo, I'm going crazy with it! I look so fucking sick!
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back!
Oh, psych. Heals weak wind magic. Weak HP recover for 1 ally. Seeker.
Wind!
Okay, that did not sound very cool.
That did the trick!
My own power doesn't even compare. What's more, it can use magic despite its lack of an igniter. Hell yeah. Resist, because I'm crazy with it. Not resist, because maybe I'm not the most crazy with it,
Are
but...
you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead! Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Bro, I have healing. Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After you've hit one of those weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Hitting an opponent's weakness or scoring a critical hit against them will only decrease the turn icon by half. I don't know what that means.
Looks like
Do you mean like it'll reduce their turns?
And blade feet. We could target those.
Head wings and blade feet. Let's see.
Scour.
That's it.
Oh.
I will fight with pride.
Okay, we do get a one more. Let's go. Oh, I see what it's saying. On my turn, it only lowers it by half, so I get to attack twice. Okay.
I won't hold back.
Fuck your wings then, man. Fuck you. Wow.
We've got to hit the other spots too.
It's fine, man. I got heals. We're chilling. Can I not? I'm trying to... No, okay.
Vitus power. Scour.
Scour.
Hit their weakness.
Oh.
The freak.
Fuck your legs, man. Chop them bitches off. Bow. Devour. It's gonna eat one of the apples. Probably to heal.
What? It's healing?
Notch blade spin.
It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough. It's just gonna fix itself up no matter
So destroy
what
the
we
fruit,
do.
man.
Ick. I can't
Yeah.
believe it's eating from its own body. Can you knock those apples off?
Let's go.
Knock the wind.
Scour.
Wind knock the apples out of the tree. Ooh, this is scary. I should have maybe healed there. Resist. Oh, we gotta heal this turn. I wonder if these are weak to like regular attacks.
Vitus power.
Oh my god, full HP recovery is crazy. Man, learn to dodge a single ability, bro. Come on.
We don't take out those apple things? You know,
I know.
maybe there's something I can do.
Oh, never mind.
Hey, can you let me handle this?
Have Galka knocked down. Oh, I see.
Understood. Leave it to me.
So it's like when you fight like what's his name? Oh my god, why am I blanking on his name? The fucking first villain in P5. Or like when you fight the Grail and you just have like certain things that you have like your allies sent off to do. Oh my god, what is his name? Why can't I remember the second? The second is Madarame. Bro, what is his name? It starts with a K, doesn't it? Oh my god. I'm sorry, the content's not continuing until I sit here and I remember. No spoils, although there's no one here. Oh my god, what is his name? What the fuck is the name? Why can I not remember the name of the first guy? Kamoshida, thank you. Fuck. I knew it started with a K.
Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
Okay. I just want to see. That did nothing. Holy shit. Weak as fuck. Okay. Kamoshida Madarame.
Come forth, royal soul. Wind.
Yeah.
Vitus power. Scour.
My god, this guy's gonna take forever to kill.
Seeker. Wind.
Finally, bro. Our first dodge in how long, man? This is crazy.
Come forth, royal soul. Scour. Still up?
Yeah, I think the volume might be a little bit too loud. It's starting to peek over my voice at times. So maybe, sorry. Oops. Try it here. Maybe it's a little bit better.
Wind.
Finally, let's go. Ooh, it's crazy. Gorleo's apple.
Okay. I'll strive for greater heights.
No, it's not exactly in line.
True power is born of the heart. A wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power.
That's kind of similar to like Persona, a little bit.
Curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy!
As he's fucking edging over here on the
That
edge.
Stroll guy is still alive!
Oh, no, Stroll.
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
Someone tells me this might be our contact.
voice. Grius! Oh, thank goodness, you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside, the one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about.
Bro, you saw how this guy looked and you were worried that he was gonna die?
The
Come
lad's
on.
out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So,
Yeah, where the
this
hell
is
were
our
you, man?
newcomer, eh?
The fuck?
How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission.
Kill yourself now.
Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Guillaburn, so they seem to know that he was the one that killed him.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
So they're already hinting that he was after the prince as well.
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Through the mirror lies the prince deep in slumber in the hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse.
Am I
So
pressing?
killing
Oh, I was pressing my. Oops.
him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any
I
longer,
see.
they're just gonna crown a new king.
Someone catch me up.
Can someone catch me up here?
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nation's had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself.
Guillaburn.
But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat.
They're saying that like a good majority of the people in the game, or sorry, in the capital, especially within the military, think that because there was no evidence that was tying back to him, the nobles or whoever felt threatened by him because of his ability as a tactician, because of his mastery of magic. And so they dumped his dumb ass out into the middle of nowhere to make him a scapegoat. So that's why he has a lot of supporters. They think he's been like unjustly punished.
Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
I was faking being asleep the whole time.
So that's your game, eh?
Yeah.
Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Okay, Mr. Hero of
Look,
Justice,
Grius,
I see you.
He saved our lives back there, and it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him, especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As
You
far
could
as
say
the
I'm
rest
like
of the
your
world's
first
concerned,
party member.
You perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man.
I think he likes it. He's trying to hide his identity anyways.
Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Save the prince from death's curse. Save the prince from his curse and defeat Luis Guilloburn, a treasonous fiend who not only attacked the prince but murdered the king. Deadline unknown. Rank? Somehow that's not max rank.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. But I'm counting on you.
New ally, Grius. The battle-hardened veteran has become your ally.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Bum-ba-dum.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy. Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Yeah, tell me more about the mission. Why not?
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with
That's
the crowd
four,
at the
thank you. Don't
funeral.
forget Gallico.
I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
Interesting. Fire should keep the dangerous stuff away, I hope. Unknown monsters with bizarre forms. Unlike any natural beast, their bodies hold immense amounts of volatile magla, and they rampage through their surroundings indiscriminately. Despite their berserk nature, marking little signs of intelligence, they can wield advanced magic beyond the grasp of all sentient beings. Many aspects of their biology and ecology remain a total mystery. Given their unnatural physical resilience, large specimens can wipe out entire armies. Although there have been sights of humans since antiquity, actual encounters are incredibly rare, and they have long been dismissed from being any real threat. However, recent years have seen them appearing with more rapid frequency across the Crown's lands, which has people uneasy. I wonder if the naming is all a coincidence, but the fact they don't call themselves humans, like in the sense that like the people are not like races and humans, it's interesting. It's interesting to think if the name is just coincidence. When Archetype's power causes a transformation, the first stage is out of a heart, becoming a metallic object of unknown origin. To activate the power, the wielder must announce their determination and their hopes for it into their newly made heart, which urges the body to awaken. This outcry is akin to the battle cries of heroes past, who were known to call upon archetypes in the face of danger. It could be said that the transformation makes the wielder an ideal version of themselves. The lingering malevolent magic sustained by the prince during his assault 12 years ago. At the time of the incident, grave minds from all over the country attempted to break the curse, yet none were successful. Those who can see the flow of magla say it resembles poisonous briar vines entwined around the sleeping prince. Huh. I wonder the fact of like the identity of the vines, if that would give you a clue to its source. A mysterious-looking glass tinged with magic entrusted to Gallica by the Resistance, for her secret mission. This pair of identical mirrors reflects the view of the other, no matter the distance separating them. Gallica possesses one half of the pair, while the other remains by the prince, allowing her to check on his condition at any time. Originally owned by the prince, it is a small item that is impossible to make with contemporary technology. Some believe it may in fact be a divine relic. A hidden village whose name and location are kept secret from the world. The prince, afflicted by a curse, is being sheltered and receiving treatment here. This is also where Uren and Gallica were issued their secret mission. An assassination attempt on the prince 12 years ago. Assailants infiltrated the palace to attack the prince as he was sleeping, catching the royal guard by surprise with their sudden appearance within the secured grounds. Though these loyal guards gave panicked chase, they ultimately made a cataclysmic blunder. Not only did they allow the prince to be harmed, they failed to capture the assailants or even ascertain their identities. The assailant who made direct contact with the prince was a mage who fled the palace after casting a high-level curse. Thanks to the efforts of the royal healers, the prince avoided an untimely demise, but they were unable to free him from the affliction. According to the royal guards who fought the band of assassins, the only clue regarding the identity of the mage was they were patently not an adult. This assailant was able to arrange a sneak attack within the palace, had a masterful command of high-level curse magic, and the appearance of a child. By all accounts, the only person to match these unique criteria was Luis, who was afterwards strongly condemned by all in the palace. However, no evidence could be found, and justice is still yet to be served. Arvid Grias, a veteran Roag warrior and resistance member alongside Uren and Gallica. He infiltrated the ranks of the army and has been working as a covert operative. Gallica was entrusted with delivering secret orders to him. Luis Guillaburn, a Royal Army officer of great renown who managed to become nobility at an exceptionally young age. He possesses extraordinary skills as both a warrior and an archmage, but even more highly regarded are his capabilities as a military strategist, for which his superior insight and grasp of psychology set him apart. His faculties as a young soldier were so shrewd that his own allies came to grow wary of him, calling him a monster in the making. He prizes rationality above all else, strictly adhering to a policy of appointing officers by their capabilities alone without regard for tribe or origin. As a result, senior officials accuse him of trying to undermine tradition. However, he now wields an influence far beyond a typical officer, and many believe he will be the youngest person ever to be appointed the Army's highest-ranking position of general. Interesting. A general term for those who command or who have a good command over magic formally refers to those who have achieved a national qualification to professionally use magic. However, as many commoners have difficulty discerning those who are formally qualified, this catch-all term rose to prominence. There are several tiers to mage certification, with the majority being for low-tier artisans, engineers, and soldiers, which limit the type and usage of magic. However, some professions have fewer restrictions, such as magic professors and healers. The higher the tier of certification, the more difficult it is to obtain. Few in the kingdom hold the highest tier, and one bearer alone can influence nations. Interesting. Never in all my life have I witnessed anything like that power you use. Tell me, is it some sort of magic? No, I suppose it couldn't be. Not with the igniters we were supplied with, at least. Yours was broken in the commotion besides. Incredible. If only I'd had that kind of power back then. Apologies. I'm just thinking out loud. Today's been a trying day for us both, so let's get some good rest. You've done a fine job delivering that message, lad. It's finally time for us to act for His Highness. Ah, you want to ask about that power, don't you? I had a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family. Before you infiltrated the army, who were you?
Indeed.
Nothing but a mercenary, and yet His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness the Prince's tutor in swordplay. The night of the attack, I was there.
I see.
Truly, that's incredible.
Got it?
It's getting late, we'll talk details tomorrow. We have more than a few stories to swap. I'd like to hear how the Sanctum is faring myself, but as it stands, I'm in need of some shut-eye. What was that power in you, I wonder? Graya seems to know something about it. Well, hey, I say use it or lose it. That's it, let's take the rest of the day off. Can I, like, save here? Yep. Okay. Short stream, but I'm gonna pause it here just because we've got, like, our intro. It's also, like, early AMs, and I do kind of want to try and get my sleep schedule back in order. So that's all. I will definitely be back almost certainly tomorrow, and we'll play some more of this. I've enjoyed it a lot so far. Obviously, it's very Persona-like, so I doubt that I will dislike it.